if Y were a placement itself, writing is very important to you as well.
Yeah, I feel like I have nothing to say because I'm just like, yep. Like I have nothing to. I'm just like, you're just going through my whole thing, and I'm just like red.
You're welcome to add anything you say. You can stop me whatever you want.
But you're just so right. Like I mean, and it does also kind of line up with the other.
It does.
Thing.
Okay.
But this is I don't know. This is way more personal because you know me a little bit too.
I do.
So I
yeah.
feel like you can pull from some like
For sure. Listen. Everyone on this podcast is over the age of 21, consuming in a legal state on private property. So let's talk mysticism, marijuana, and manifesting. This is the High Priestess. And that is recording.
We're recording.
Oh my God, everything's recording.
Yay.
Welcome.
Thanks.
This is kind of long time coming, I feel.
It is,
We
yes.
talked about this a while ago.
We did. I pretty much told you have to have me on or else.
She had a gun to my head.
Yeah, a gun in one hand, a knife in the other.
Exactly. Between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
But hey, joke's on her. I like it there.
Okay.
Is it? She hated the
No,
start.
I loved it.
She hated the way I started.
No, stop it. I loved
now
it.
it's an awful energy to start with. Fuck. Start
Okay,
over.
reset.
Welcome to the podcast.
Oh my God, hey, Obo. Thanks for having me.
Have you done many podcasts before?
This is my very first one.
Oh my God.
Are you excited?
Virgin.
That's the only way.
Well, you have a lot of Virgo placements.
Yeah, I do.
When you were like, do you have a coaster? I was like, right. I forgot. My bad. I have someone with Virgo placements coming over.
Yeah, and I was also 5 minutes early. So.
First person early. No, to be honest, like I love especially having like a Virgo Mercury on the podcast because y'all are so good at communicating and like scheduling with comedians is such a nightmare.
Oh my God, they don't know what they're doing.
I got all love and all respect for this guest that I have on eventually, but I got a message at 11 p.m. last night that was like, actually, I'm free tomorrow.
Maybe
like,
opportunity's already passed.
I was like, girl,
I'm on it.
Tomorrow's booked for me.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, actually.
It's actually in an hour.
Right now, it's tomorrow.
If we're thinking about it.
Yeah.
So, wow, first podcast.
Yeah.
That feels amazing. Does it feel amazing for you?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do an awesome job.
I think you're going to do an awesome job, too. Thank God. Well, you have, your Mercury is conjunct your rising sign. Do you know about this?
Yes, they're right next to each other. Yeah.
Exactly. That's a crazy good placement for someone who, like, works with, like, words.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wordy.
Wordsmith in many ways.
Wordy, for sure.
So,
I know you were like, Virgos are really good at communicating. I was like, actually, I think we're good at over communicating.
I'm leaving my house now.
Yeah.
I'm passing. I'm halfway there.
No, literally. It takes everything within me not to be like, okay, I'm putting my shoes on. Okay, I've locked my door. Okay, I'm walking down the street. Okay, I've turned down your block.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, I'm here, ding dong.
Virgos do get a little meticulous about it, but that's okay. You're not a Virgo sun, so.
No.
And that's the important thing to me.
Kind of mellows it out a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Leo mellowing anything out is crazy.
Hey.
So I'm gonna start with a 1-card poll.
Okay, beautiful.
This is have you seen this podcast before?
Actually, yes, I was doing my research yesterday and this morning.
Amazing. What episode did you watch?
I watched a little bit of McKenna's, and then I watched
fan favorite.
All of Simon's for some reason.
Everybody's watching Simon's.
I know, and then I watched Tina's this morning, and she mentioned watching Simon's. And I was like, okay, perfect.
Funny.
Yeah.
I think people are curious about Simon's chart.
Yes, we're like, what is up with that guy?
He does really give Aquarius to me.
Yeah.
To be honest, like every Aquarius comedian, I'm like such an Aquarius.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
What's your relationship like with Aquarius? Because it's the opposite sign to your Leo
yes,
sun.
I've been hearing this. I don't have much experience, except for one situationship, and we're not going to get into it.
Oh, right. Do you like Aquarius in general as an energy? Not as like, when I say like, do you like this sign? Do you like this sign? I don't mean like people of that sign.
Sure.
I mean like the energy the sign gives.
Aquarius, that's an air sign, which is misleading because it's people want it to
Everyone's
be.
like water. No.
No, I know. So air signs, I don't know. I mean, like, I think do I have a good amount of air in my chart? I can't remember.
Yeah,
now.
you have a Gemini moon.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like I think I get them.
Yeah.
In a way, but I'm not so sure how we vibe if it's so opposite as well.
It can be hard to vibe with Aquarius in general.
Yeah.
Because they sure think they're vibing with everyone. Love them, by the way. Okay.
What do we got?
King of Swords.
Okay.
Truth, control, fair decision, intelligence, innovation, ambition, self-assertion, authority obligatory, clear discrimination. What? I don't want to do that. Diplomatic talent. Okay, that's good.
Okay, perfect.
Lofty ideals. We'll still take that.
Yeah.
Even. It is associated with both Aquarius and Capricorn, which makes me think it is a Saturn-ruled card.
True.
It's kind of awesome looking.
It looks beautiful. I
yeah,
love it.
wood, honestly.
Wood.
If you guys could see it. So I'm gonna, oh my God, don't fall. I'm gonna light this up.
Okay, beautiful. I love this
And-
device, by the way.
It's a cutie one, right? It's the little, it looks like a little phone,
Yes.
vintage phone. We're obviously
Classically-
way too young to know what a phone like that looks like, but
Yeah.
girls who turn 30 this summer.
Yeah. I've never seen one of these.
But as I get into this, I want you to tell me about like your journey with astrology. When did you get into it?
Sure.
What does it mean to you?
Yeah, I was thinking about this. My first start with it, I feel like was like in middle school. I remember going to the library, and they had these, and I also had this subscription to GL magazine.
School library or public?
The school library. Do you remember GL, Girls Life magazine? Yes.
Do I remember
Okay,
GL?
thank you.
Come on.
I love that, and they always had the horoscopes in the back. So me and my friends would always be like I knew what my friends, sun signs were. So it was very like superficial. And we really liked the like generic, like Leo this month, it's, whatever. And then I don't know, I liked it in college. I had CoStar in college.
Right.
And then I didn't have it for a while. But I have it again now.
CoStar?
I don't know. Yes. I know some people don't like that one, but
It's not my favorite.
it works. I don't take it too seriously, but I just think it's fun. It's like I like
It is fun.
yeah, it's like I like knowing about people. I mean, this is why I got a psychology bachelor's in
Right.
college. So I'm just very curious about people. I'm very curious about myself. And so I feel like that is
For sure.
that was the goal there.
For sure, your chart definitely points to curiosity. Oh yeah, it's kind of. I'm always like, oh, it's intuitive. I'm like, no, it's not.
I feel like
She's
I'm gonna
never
light
seen this
myself
device
on
before.
fire. Like it's so close to your face.
It is close to your face. You're doing perfect. Have you tried the pattern or Chani?
No, but my friend really likes the pattern.
So those are gonna go ahead and be similar vibes to CoStar,
Okay.
but better in my opinion. Sorry, CoStar. Once again, would love to work for you if you guys are ever hiring. However, Chani is like, first of all, Chani is such an amazing company.
Okay.
It's queer woman led. They do a 4-day work week. They have a minimum salary of $80,000. So everybody at the company makes
that's
at least
beautiful. I
$80,000.
love that.
And they're just like, they're intersectional feminist vibes.
Okay, yeah.
And they kind of mix that in with their astrology, the intersectional feminism aspect, which is amazing to me.
Yes.
The pattern is, I like the pattern. It is an astrology app, but it is not obviously astrology.
Okay.
Like they don't use the terminology that like CoStar does or Chani does, but they look a lot more at the aspects. Whereas like, so CoStar will take like, they'll be like, okay, so compatibility.
Right.
You have a Venus in Cancer and they have a Venus in Leo. That's not compatible. Whereas the pattern will be like, okay, your Venus is square their Venus and it means this.
Right. Like how that interacts rather than just like, oh, just don't.
The sign itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it, honestly, the most fun part of pattern is that you can run your bonds on there. So you can run a bond with any of your friends that are on there. You can also make custom profiles to run a bond with someone, which I do constantly, by the way.
Okay.
And then you can also, they have like in their databases a bunch of celebrity charts, and you can run
I'm
your.
always because I'm like, how are people finding out exactly when and where celebrities are born? How do we know the full charts? Is that public information?
There is a website that has like celebrity birth chart information, and they give a grade of how accurate the birth time is.
Got it. Okay.
So they'll be like excellent grade, like their birth certificate has been seen, like something like that, or it'll be like grade C, like not sure. And there are some like really, really talented, I would say, or experienced astrologers who like can guess kind of what people's rising signs might be,
Sure.
based on everything about them.
Yeah.
And is kind of like doing a chart backwards, like guessing their midhaven, guessing their rising, so you can kind of guess the time that they were born. I don't feel comfortable enough to do that at the point that I'm at. But honestly, I feel like I could get there.
I think you could.
I think I could. I'm already pretty good at guessing people's stuff.
I was gonna say, you'd love to do that at parties.
Yeah. Kind of my whole thing.
Kind of her whole thing.
Exactly. Would you like any more?
Absolutely. I was just,
I think there's some still in there, but please go.
I don't know. I don't want to assume about your other guests, but I might be one that really can hold a candle to you. So,
well, that's the thing. I'm trying to like smoke less on the podcast these days because I find myself getting a little bit too lost in the sauce sometimes. So I've smoked a little bit less on the podcast these days, especially since my busy ass day that I have after this, like crazy.
Right. I'm like, Obo, smoke more.
Well, to be honest, I kind of wish that I had a clear day when we recorded because I usually like to hang out with the guests for a little while after, but I sadly won't have time to.
Well, I could always go to your second thing with you if you want.
You want to come to the library with me?
Yeah, I love errands as a hang.
It's not a walkable library.
Oh, that's okay. I know exactly which one it is.
Really? I haven't been there.
Oh, yeah. I used to live kind of closer to it, so.
I didn't know that. You're in Ridgewood now, right? Is that crazy to dox you like that?
No. No. Yeah, it's still technically Bushwick, but I'm just a little hop skip from the Ridgewood border. It's like, you cross like 2 streets.
Me too. Are we close to each other?
Yeah, I'm like a 20-minute walk from here, or like 15.
Okay.
It's like up and over. Yeah. My exact address.
That's so funny. So, what does being a Leo mean to you? I asked right as you took a sip.
Means everyone's a fucking hater. No, genuinely. I feel like my whole life I've been hearing like, oh, Leos are so confident. They're so like the attention seeking. And it's like, yeah, but also like, I don't know, maybe it's just me and the other placements I have going on. I'm like, I never was the kid to be like, look at me.
You're not bombastic.
Not really, no. And it's like, but I do when I like get the kind of attention I want, it really feeds me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I really feel good when I'm like admired.
Well, yeah.
Obviously.
That's awesome getting admired.
Yeah, I'm like, that's such a Leo thing. I just like when people like me.
Yeah. I guess I'm kind of different from most people.
Just kind of different.
I like when people like me.
Yeah. But it also just means having really beautiful hair. It does. It's a really that's a really positive Leo trait is like you could tell by the hair. So yeah, I think it just means like tapping into my confidence more because I'm like it's not that thick.
Audio only listeners like picture kind of like beautiful, like kind of almost beachy, I would say.
It's very wavy.
Thick. It's thick.
Yeah, very thick. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Thank you very much. And yours as well because you're a Leo rising. And so
I'm
I'm just like anybody who has Leo placements, especially in the big 3, I'm like, I can see it in the hair.
And I'm like, that's why I have to have 3 feet of hair. But mine's not thick like yours. That's thick as like. Did you see the video that went viral from an earlier episode about how Leo is the worst sign?
No. You
didn't see that? I'm shocked it didn't cross your desk.
I don't think so, no.
That is crazy.
Or if it did, I ignored it.
I mean, it was an interesting take for me because I do think Leos get some hate on my podcast, even though it's famously one of my favorite signs.
I mean, yeah, we could talk about Leo men if we want to talk about Leos.
I talk
sucking.
a lot. I talk enough about Leo men, by the way. Leo men. Well, like I said, you famously were born one day before my most infamous situationship.
Yes, we did talk about this one time. Yes. I'm sorry about us.
That's okay. He might be at my birthday party, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So I'm somewhat already familiar with your chart.
A little bit. We've talked about it a little bit. That's why I like save it for the pod.
Just save it for the podcast.
But also another thing about me, I could talk about the same thing over and over and over again. So it's like
I'm sure
literally doesn't matter.
Mercury and Virgo.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are okay. Let's talk about the thing we've been talking about 20 times. Why not?
It'll reveal new things every single time.
And now it's on microphones, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I've been like, somebody put me on a podcast. I have things to say. I've been waiting for this.
Start your own. No?
Another thing I've been saying.
Have you been considering it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any ideas
yet?
Like
no one knows what I've got going on. It's like I'm not. Sure. I feel like you only start a podcast once people already know that they want to hear from you. I'm kind of like not sure that anyone really wants to hear what I have to say.
I started a podcast. I don't think people necessarily wanted to hear from me yet.
Okay.
But that being said, the
Honestly,
first year was tough.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I should just start imposing myself. That's another thing.
That's what I did.
As I'm gonna be 30 soon, I'm like I really have to start imposing myself
Yeah.
on the world more because
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
I've kind of had this thought or feeling that I like don't deserve to, or like everybody else has the right to do that, but like not me.
Yeah, I see that in your chart actually.
Thank you. I was like, I really need this to like validate me in many different ways.
Yeah.
And I had a feeling it would.
Oh, thank God. So yeah, we're famously both turning 30 this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you someone who's like, because I'm like watching all the things that are like about to turn 30 kind of movies. Tick Tick Boom.
Okay.
Inside by Bo Burnham.
Oh yeah, Inside. That's gonna be a rewatch around my birthday, I think, because I'm obsessed with that. I have been thinking a lot about it since like 20. I think when I turned 28, I was like, okay.
Really? Okay.
I was like, okay, the 20s are almost done, and thank God, because I was like, I feel so old right now.
Really?
I feel like the oldest person in the room, no matter what.
Interesting.
And I just feel like
I thought you were like 25 when we first met.
And say that. A lot of people actually think I'm young, and people would be like, oh, it's like, you just look. Yeah, I'm like, I think I just have a childish spirit sometimes.
It's the Gemini moon.
Yes. I think I just still internally I feel like a kid in a lot of ways. Or
Well,
like
and living in New York, like 30 is young, so.
Oh yes, and that's the thing. Yeah, I'm from like a really small rural town where like if you weren't married and had 3 kids by 25, like your uterus was just gonna like turn to dust inside of you, and like you'd be old and dead forever. And so then when I moved to the city and found out like a lot of people aren't having their first kids even until like 38, 39, 40, I'm like, oh,
awesome.
Okay,
There's time.
I'm so back. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. You're from upstate?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Like the Finger Lakes region.
When did you move here?
2019. So it's like 7.5 years in the city.
Cool. 2019. I moved here basically I moved here in 2022.
Okay.
So you've been here longer than me.
I'm newer. Longer. Honestly, a lot of people I meet have really only been here like 3 to 5 years. I'm like, I pull out 7.5. They go, whoa.
Native New Yorkers are listening, hating me. Hating us.
Hating me. I have deep respect for Native New Yorkers. My roommate is a Native New Yorker, and she's like a veteran to me.
Yeah. Where's J-Lo to say that we'll never be New Yorkers?
Yeah. And that's fine. Well, the thing is, I'm from upstate New York, so it's like I didn't move borders. I'm still from the state of New York.
Many hours away.
It's so many hours away, and it's so different in every single way. And in fact, everybody up there kind of hates the city.
Right. Is that by the Adirondacks? Am I crazy?
It's okay. The Adirondacks are more over here. We're more central New York.
Oh, okay.
Finger Lakes region. Yeah.
Okay. I should be more. I'm from Connecticut. Like I should know that area better, but
okay. I don't know shit about Connecticut, so. If you feel that way about New York, we're not feeling that way about you.
That's so funny. No, I don't know. It's just Connecticut's very small, and I think Connecticut's very self-important. Yeah. In a similar way to how New York City is. So I think there's a lot of Connecticut
kids. I think your proximity
to
the city probably gets you.
Yes, but I'm not from the part of Connecticut that thinks it's New York.
Okay. Are you Metro North accessible?
Not really. I have to take the Metro North to New Haven, and then I have to take the Hartford line to Hartford.
Okay, so yeah, I think that if you're the further from the Metro North you are, I think the less you
identify like I would never claim being from. Yeah. Like I don't even say like when people are like, "Oh, you're from the tri-state area," I was like, "Not really. Yeah. I'm from one of the tri-states. Yeah, but not the area."
That's why I'm like, I have no idea what upstate New York is because we're not New England. Like I don't really identify with a New England. Yeah. I don't identify with a Midwest vibe, and I don't identify with a South vibe, but it's all of that. What's like any rural area in the United States, like north, south doesn't matter. If you're in a rural area, it has a southern vibe.
Well, where are y'all going when the U.S. gets split up?
Right.
Where do you guys go in the divorce and the settlement?
Yeah, it's like we are north geographically, but in our spirits, we're very. I mean, there are Confederate flags all over the place up there.
New England wants to secede famously.
Right. Yeah.
And that's hilarious to me. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I think the flag for it is awesome. Yeah. It's like a little tree or something. That's pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see what actually happens.
We'll see.
Okay, so I never remember to introduce my guest.
Oh my God. Who am I?
I have a friend and comedian on the podcast today. Very funny girly. You could see her perform all over this dang city.
All over it, famously.
Please welcome to the podcast, Abbey Willis.
The studio audience is going crazy.
They're going crazy. I just
silently. Obo, it's packed in here, and you have told them not to say a word.
They're going like silent crazy. They're like
doing. Yeah.
You guys can probably hear that. I actually had to turn down the audio a little bit just so that
You can hear the
wouldn't
rustling
anything.
of the fabric. Everyone's in windbreakers.
You know, the first few episodes we did somewhat have an audience to an extent because like my producer would be
Right.
recording them, and I liked that a lot. But it's okay that we don't.
It's okay. I feel the spirit of a live audience.
I always tell my roommates, I'm like, y'all can watch if you want.
Yeah,
Although
come
that's
over.
like crazy, obviously. Like they have better things to do, you know.
Of course.
I had one podcast where my friend, his wife watched, and I was like, that's amazing.
That's awesome. I love that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Because I'm friends with her too, so it was like. Anyways, so Abbey Willis.
Yes.
What is your astrology hot take?
Okay, I was really trying to think of this. Right, because like I feel like when we talk about people who hate astrology, they're
Yeah.
like, "Fuck that." It's like we're like, "Oh, that's a misogynist take," and I agree with that.
Yeah.
However, maybe larger than that, it's people who either have poor pattern recognition,
Sure.
and they're mad that other people have good pattern
Oh my
recognition.
God, yeah.
Or they're just people who don't like to hear about themselves.
I'm obsessed with this already.
Like I feel like people who want to be like unknown, mysterious, they're like they hate the idea that just something innate about them could tell other people about them.
Aries. Yeah.
Aries. Yeah, so it's like I think yes, obviously it's easy to be like because most of the time it's men who hate astrology and it's women who really are into astrology. So it's like obviously yes, I think misogyny is at play of just like anything that women like, men will find a way to hate. But bigger than that, yeah, I think it is just people who don't like to hear about themselves.
That's an amazing take. I agree with you. I'm like, especially more on the pattern recognition thing because like, oh, y'all are mad that we can figure you out.
Yeah, exactly.
And I also do think women are better at pattern recognition in general.
Just naturally, yeah.
And probably better at hearing about themselves too.
Yes, we take it. I mean, we hear about ourselves all the goddamn
Right,
time.
exactly.
I mean, famously,
since birth, basically.
literally, no matter what we do, we're being told about ourselves. Or being like, you're being this way, you're being a brat, you're being, whatever it is, like negative things about ourselves all the time. So we kind of are like, got it. Like I'm receiving that feedback, and I do because we want to be liked so much too. So we're like, because we have to work so much harder to be accepted in certain spaces, so it's just like we'll do anything. So we're like way more open to that feedback. Right. And a lot of men are just kind of like so used to just being handed things. And I'm being very binary here, and I don't want to like I don't even fully commit to the woman thing myself. She, they. Famously she, they. But like I'm just kind of speaking really broadly with that of like that's just kind of what I see.
Absolutely. God, I love pattern recognition.
Yeah, me too. I'm all about it.
And it is like massively at play when it comes to astrology.
Yeah, because it's just like a cycle that goes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, I want to get to your reading.
Please, I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. Okay, so
again, famously love hearing about myself. So
right, exactly. Here is your chart.
Okay.
Have you seen it in this layout before?
Honestly, that looks different than what CoStar has going on for me.
Oh yeah, CoStar's.
That's why I'm like.
So, one of the main reasons I don't like CoStar is because
tell me, I was actually going to ask this and I forgot because people are like, I don't really like CoStar, but they never really tell me why, other than you said before of just they say this sign is like this and this one's like this and like not compatible. Yeah. So maybe it's not as in depth, but I'm like, what actually about it is?
It is not as in depth, and their circle doesn't include any degrees, so that pisses me off because like I look at the degrees for most things, course. And they like don't. They don't have as many like aspects in general, and they don't have the like midhaven and ascendant descendant like cross. Yeah. So things don't like go through the middle as much. Okay. And I visually hate that.
Sure. You know what? And actually, I was gonna say because I have had a reading before but not like this, like person telling me. In like 2020, probably during the pandemic, I paid a gay person like $40 on Instagram to do a reading for me, and it was like a 16-page document. It was very in depth.
That's a good price for that.
I was reading it before bed last night just to kind of like remember what I have going on with myself. But I think it did look more like that as I'm picturing the front of it now.
I'm curious what they said.
I could send it to you after.
Okay, I'd be. I always like to see other astrologers' interpretations. Yeah. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and the headline that I wrote for you: Mercurial, intellectual, supportive lover girl.
Oh God, Yeah, nailed me. Nailed me to the cross.
You are a Leo sun, as you know, as everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
Leo suns they're very brave, they're prideful, they're warm-hearted, they're supportive. It's in your 12th house, which actually gives you a bit of like an intuitive and spiritual boost. More so than other Leo suns, I would say.
Yes.
You have a Gemini moon. I wrote funny girl. It's a chaotic inner world, right?
Yeah. Thank you for saying that.
You may find that people don't naturally trust you.
Interesting.
And it's very intellectual. You question everything. Yeah. You must talk through your emotions in order to understand them. It's a little bit facts over feelings kind of vibes, but you can get to the feelings with using facts.
Yeah.
You're a Virgo rising. Yes. Virgo risings are somewhat reserved, especially with new people, until you've scanned them and figured them out.
Yeah.
It's very meticulous, hypercritical, but reliable.
Yes.
You have a Virgo Mercury. You're a perfectionist. Once again, meticulous, good communicator. Like I said, like every time I have a Virgo Mercury on the podcast, what a treat and a dream to
I love organizing.
Plan with
things,
them. Yeah. Organize with them. It's domicile and exalted. Virgo Mercury. It means that it's at home, right? Mercury rules Virgo, and it's exalted, meaning it's the best possible sign for it to be in. So the energy of the planet Mercury is maximized in Virgo.
Okay.
It feels the most at home and empowered.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's a great placement to have. I wrote, if Y were a placement itself, writing is very important to you as well.
Yeah, I feel like I have nothing to say because I'm just like, yep. Like I have nothing to. I'm just like, you're just going through my whole thing, and I'm just like red.
You're welcome to add anything you say. You can stop me, whatever you want.
But you're just so right. Like I mean, and it does also kind of line up with the other.
It does.
Thing.
Okay.
But this is I don't know. This is way more personal because you know me a little bit too.
I do.
I feel like you can pull from some like
for sure.
Yeah.
You have Mercury conjunct your rising sign, and it's an exact conjunction, meaning it's under 1 degree. Okay. And these are my favorite placements, conjunctions that are under 1 degree, because they're so like massively affecting each other. So you love to share your thoughts and ideas. That's why I was like, you don't have a podcast? I'm shocked.
I know. That's what I was like, I really need to get one. And also why like, I've rediscovered the written word in form of blue sky. I'm sorry.
Blue sky.
I mean, actually, no,
She's
I'm not sorry. Blue sky. Well,
I say that as if I'm not.
Yeah. You're like, ew.
Card carrying DSA member, by the way.
Yeah. So, I do just like sharing what I've got to say, even if it's like something that I'm like, well, I have to say it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, your Mercury is conjunct your rising. The way people view you can't be separated from your thoughts and ideas. Yeah. It has to be included. Totally. This is also a placement that is great one-on-one. Like in one-on-one conversations, people feel like heard and enjoy talking with you and stuff.
Yeah, I certainly hope so.
I'm sort of like, what's that like? I famously one time I was at dinner with a few of my friends. I'll name them. Chica, Chica, Mitchell Lippett, and Fernando.
Okay.
And Fernando goes, Obo is one of my favorite people to hang out with in a group setting. I said, what the hell?
Hey, what? Hey, what?
And I, as you can see, internalized that comment.
It's so true, though. I mean, whenever I see you, I'm like, oh, it's okay. Now it's a party kind of thing.
Unfortunately, I am amazing in groups.
You are,
and I'm trying to be better one-on-one.
Sure.
I think the problem is that I'm obsessed with like having that class clown energy.
Yeah,
you can't have a class clown energy in a one-on-one conversation.
No, but I mean, even with me, I'll entertain it. I really like that though, because as much as like Leo, I like to be the one clowning. I also really love to be like, yay! Like I love when my friends put on a little performance for me.
That's so Leo.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Performing and being a good audience member.
Kind of king energy, little jester. I need my jester. Sometimes I like to jest. Sometimes I need the jester.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so I always get lost here because I keep scrolling anytime I laugh for some reason. Okay, I wrote writing is very important to you.
Yep.
And your Mercury's conjunct your rising. Okay. You like taking things apart and putting them back together.
Yeah.
Metaphorically and physically.
Ooh, so true. Okay.
Yeah. It's that kind of
very analytic.
Yes, it's analytical.
Analytical, yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't think necessarily, everyone thinks of the intellectual side of Mercury, which is absolutely true. But there's also the part where it's like really good with its hands.
Yes, I actually, I feel like I always, want to either like in a learning style, I'm like, I either have to see it, which is again a reason why I was like, I have to watch your podcast because I need to know like what you guys do.
Exactly.
So I can come also like kind of emulate it in a bit, in a way. But
Absolutely.
yeah, also like, just like if I see how something works, if I can like get my hands in it, that really
I have a feeling that
I
have a feeling that the etymology for the word mechanic comes from Mercury. I don't have any evidence of that.
Oh yeah, I believe you immediately.
But thank you.
I'm gonna start telling people that.
Right. And I'm never gonna check.
No.
Okay, you have a Cancer Venus.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm burdened with it.
Oh my
I'm
God.
burdened with it.
Tender, so tender. Sentimental. Like specifically like sentimental objects. Are you like you hold on to sentimental objects?
Throw things. I mean, everything turns sentimental in some way.
As a Cancer sun, I have so many things.
Oh my God. The ephemera of it all is like, it's like I'm keeping the concert ticket. I'm keeping the
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
do you make junk journals?
Yeah. Really, but the thing is I also famously ADHD. So it's like I collect the junk and then I rarely put it in the journal. And then I just have so much junk everywhere.
I have a bag of junk.
Right
next to my bed right now.
Bags and boxes of junk.
Someone was like, is this trash? I was like, no.
No, literally. And I love the collage. So I'm also just like, are you going to throw out that magazine? I'll take it.
Right.
And it's like, I have 500 magazines at home, just like untouched. And I'm like,
I got to do a vision board night with you.
Yeah. I've been trying. Yeah. I've been trying to organize.
Let's do it. Let's do it this January, this next January.
Yeah.
I wrote, I don't care. Yes, I do. Cancer Venus, I don't care. Yes, I do.
Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all care.
Oh, I care so
Y'all
bad.
just care.
I care so bad.
Like, God forbid somebody cares.
God forbid someone cares. Yeah.
You want to be like home for someone.
Yeah.
I
am just like, my energy is, please just let me care about you.
Right. It's like,
yeah.
And also reciprocate it, please.
Oh,
like,
please?
am I asking too much?
Good Lord. Yeah.
Totally. It's somewhat guarded, and because you want to feel safe. You want to feel like this person is not gonna rip out and step on your heart.
Yeah. Be very unpredictable. Yeah. Disorganized attachment style. Ever heard of it?
I have that too, though. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, partners need to show you emotional security. And like ASAP.
Right away, as quickly as you can.
I said the uncertainty of modern dating is like y'all's nightmare.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, uncertainty in general, but especially how someone feels about me. It's like my worst nightmare is that I'm bothering someone, they're not telling me, and they're letting me bother them, and then one day they're just gonna be like, "You're bothering me," and I'm like, "But I didn't know." And I would have corrected it. Like, all you need to do is just tell me what I'm doing wrong, and I'll fix it. I promise.
I know. It's like, it is such a tender, sweet. Like, this is like the main part of the lover girl aspect of your headline that I wrote. But yeah, Cancer Venus, I love y'all. Y'all are the sweetest. It's just, it's so like, it's like soft and like, the negative side is this is going to sound so mean after what you just said. Sometimes people find Cancer Venus to be a little clingy.
Oh, very. No, I'll own that. Yeah. I'm working on it, but certainly.
I mean, as a Cancer sun, we get that too. So I understand. But like, oh, God forbid we care.
Okay, God forbid we care. Have an investment. Want to know where you are.
Yeah.
What you're doing if you're thinking about me.
Well, that part's the Leo.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, you have a Cancer Mars as well.
As well, yes.
So Cancer Mars, you're driven by your emotions. So you had the domicile and exalted Mercury. Unfortunately, you do have the Mars in fall.
Okay.
It means that Cancer is like the worst sign for Mars to be in.
And I feel that inside myself somehow.
Right. It means like Mars feels really uncomfortable in Cancer.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't do anything with this.
Yeah. Certainly. Yeah.
It means you understand and anticipate loss is usually what I say.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I experience like anticipatory grief a lot about just everything. I'm like, yeah, sometimes I'll catch myself just like being like, you have to appreciate your friends right now because one day they're going to be gone and then you're going to be so sad. And like, and I
Not me laughing at your friends dying, but.
No, genuinely. I mean, that'd be so funny, right? But like, yeah, with anything, because everything has to end. And it's just kind of like, that breaks my heart. So I really, it's like, I try to be present, but it's almost like, it's not true presence because I'm trying to ward off the anticipatory grief by trying to be so present.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I also said like it's less focused on goals and more focused on vibes.
Yeah.
So you have some aspects with your Mars.
Okay. Tell me about that.
You have your Mars square your North Node. So this results in some friction between your will and your destiny.
Yeah.
Right? So your Mars is like your will and your North Node is your destiny.
Okay.
So this demands that you fight battles that you don't want to fight.
God, I always feel like I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to like leave your comfort zone in order to reach your evolutionary path.
Yeah. And I do feel uncomfortable quite often.
It's an important thing to do for this placement.
Okay, so I'm just kind of on my journey.
Right, exactly.
Whenever I'm so uncomfortable in my body, I'm just going to say, it's just my journey.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and I also wrote like you may feel like this demand is asking you to be inauthentic.
Okay.
To yourself.
Yeah.
Following your calling might feel like forced to you. You're like, because it's putting me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah. Genuinely.
But it is necessary for gaining wisdom, and you need to develop new ways of fighting.
Yeah. Oh, that's so real.
You also
Guys, this stuff is real.
That's
You
the thing,
heard it
astrology
here.
really validating.
It's so true.
You also have your Mars opposite Jupiter.
Okay.
And here's the thing. Usually opposition is a combination of challenging and positive, but Mars opposite Jupiter is almost fully positive.
Okay.
So that it's kind of winning vibes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Winning vibes.
It's good.
I like that.
It gives you an abundance of energy, courage, and enthusiasm.
Okay.
It is one of the best oppositions. It makes you competitive.
Interesting.
Okay. You probably.
In what ways do you think? I'm trying to think of a way that I'm competitive.
I'm not sure. Do you not feel you're competitive at all?
I mean, like, because when I think competitive, I think sports, and I never really was into that. I like, I could like watching sport, but I'm not invested in that. But I guess maybe, I think maybe I forget that not everything's a competition.
Sure.
So like the comparison between, myself and others, maybe I put a little too much emphasis on, and then I'm just like, oh, it's not a competition. We can all share a space.
Right.
Yeah.
This placement is common in a lot of athletes, but also in other like competitive fields like politics and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
You probably bite off more than you can chew. Any sort of Jupiter aspect can lead to like an overabundance, and in this case it's like overcommitting to things.
Yeah. I don't like saying no, because it's like if someone wants me to be useful, then like thank God.
Oh, exactly. All your Virgo placements too. Virgo loves to be useful.
Yeah.
It also makes you sexually magnetic.
Hey, and have I heard that before?
Obviously.
No, I have heard that actually.
I'm sure. You have your Mars square your Chiron. So you may this is a challenging aspect as well. Square is challenging.
Okay.
You may feel like the universe is adding salt to your wounds.
Yeah, so true.
You probably feel like your sensitive nature inhibits your growth to an extent.
Much so. Yeah. I usually think like, God, if I could just have a thicker skin and not care so much about what people think or the outcome of things. Like I feel like I'm always trying to anticipate the outcome of things, or like so I'm not caught unprepared in any situation. It's like, well, I've already thought about that. So,
but all the Cancer, also like you're scared to hurt others in the
Very.
path of your success.
Oh, very. Yeah.
You don't want to
Yeah.
be like an imposition to anyone. You don't want anyone to lose out because of something you do or say.
Yeah.
So it's a very also like kind of caring placement.
God, I'm
you know?
so selfless. It's like
I'm
so hard.
selfless for a Leo.
For Leo, I'm like the most selfless person alive. It's a burden. It's a burden.
That's so funny. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is actually challenging.
Yeah.
So basically what you have to do is that learn to combine your deep compassion and your vulnerability with your warrior-like nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you can combine those, you'll be able to succeed and find, like I said before, like new ways of fighting, getting out of your comfort zone. That's all going to be the key to success.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
You have your Jupiter square your North Node, which I also have.
Okay.
A lot of people born around the same time we were will have this because Jupiter doesn't move that fast, and North Node was in Libra for a long time. Mostly that means like something that there was something in your past life that you couldn't overcome, which is like, that's getting into like past lives. So it's like, I don't know much about that.
I know. I always wonder about those as well because I think, was this something you're talking about with Simon, the new soul versus old soul?
Probably,
thing?
yeah.
Because I've thought about that too. I was like, there are so many ways in which I feel like I've never been here before, where I'm just like, this is brand new. I hardly even feel like a real person. I don't know who sent me. And other ways in which I'm just kind of like, you idiots. I've been here so long. Kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I don't feel you're a new soul. Sun in the 12th house, almost never.
Okay. Yeah.
12th
But
house
I don't
is
know
the
if I've
last
been here
house.
as a person though. I think I've been here before as other things.
Sure.
Certainly,
Sure.
I think this might be my first person soul.
That's so funny. It's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Are you like a believer in the souls or reincarnation kind of thing?
Certainly a little. I mean, I don't know. It's so hard. I never really had much of a relationship with spirituality. I mean, I grew up with a family who was like Christian, but not in the like church going way, but certainly like praying before dinner, or praying before bed, or like, oh, we'll like just talk to God about it. No, just like you're regular Christian kind of thing. I don't even know what that is, but like again, we didn't like go to church growing up, but just had that whole, and then I went through an obvious atheist phase, you know, around puberty, and then just kind of like my general feeling has been like, I don't fucking know. I don't even think it's my business. I don't really think it's my business. But then I did have like a really close family member die almost 6 years ago. And then I was like, well, shit, I can't not be connected to her.
Exactly.
So what do I do? So I was like, I have been trying to like form more of a spiritual practice, but it feels silly. It can feel silly sometimes.
Oh, of course it feels silly.
It feels really silly. But there are other things where I try to talk to her as if she's in front of me, or like look for signs from her. But again, I feel silly while I do it, but there's a way that's like comforting.
Yeah, I have some questions, but I don't know if it's probably a sensitive topic.
Oh, it's been a thing I've like metabolized for a while, so I don't really talk about it. Yeah.
What kind of like experiences? Like, do you feel like you've connected with her soul?
Well, a big thing for me is like, again, like a sign from her is like, because she died in November, so when we had her funeral, it was like
of this past.
Oh no, like 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago. So it was 5 years this past November, and so usually by that time, a lot of the tree's leaves are already gone, but she was buried underneath a really big tree that still had some leaves on it, and like. Right after we buried her, it just was like the wind wasn't even really blowing, but all these leaves just like poured down and one fell and like stuck in my hair. And that felt meaningful to me.
Absolutely.
And then when...
Did you keep that leaf?
No, I don't think so.
That's shocking. That's shocking.
But I kept
sentimental.
I know. I kept the flower from her, like one of her, and I have that pressed and like on my wall and stuff. But then when I returned back to the city, like my first day coming back to work after that, like I walked by a tree and another leaf fell in my hair. So anytime a leaf falls on me, which I know can like, it's honestly not that you'd think it'd be more of a frequent thing that happens a lot, but like it happens to me kind of a lot, and people are like, that doesn't really happen to me. So I feel like when leaves or like little like plant matter fall on me from the tree, I kind of like
for sure
take that as a sign from her.
I love that. I love a spiritual practice for you. Having that sun in the 12th house, like that's the house of spirituality. Okay. It's really good to have like your ego, your sense of self tied to a spiritual practice. Yeah, and that feels right. But again, it's like the silliness of it I've had a hard time getting over and kind of like, Gemini moon has a hard time taking things seriously like that. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like your emotions, your inner world is a little bit like, let me be silly and also rational about this.
Yeah. I want to find a way to like rationalize it and make it of this world, and it's like it's inherently not. So it's hard for me to fully lean into, but it's nice to hear that it would be good for me too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm also like, let me see how it connects to I was gonna see if your sun is affecting your like node or Chiron at all. Not really. It would be like a 6-degree orb, if anything. But yeah, a practice like that is really great, especially like you have your Mercury in your 12th house as well. Like it is conjunct your rising, but it's in the 12th house. So like a spiritual writing practice might be really great for you as well.
And again, I really do like writing and like journal keeping when I can remember to, but I'm also very disorganized with it. So it's like I have like one on my computer. I have ones that I just write stuff all the time. So it's like I don't even know how to keep it all together.
Yeah. Have you ever like written a letter to like your family member that passed?
No, honestly, that might be a good idea.
It would be a good idea based on the chart.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I'll take that with me.
What was her sign?
Cancer. July 1st, yeah.
Oh, so close to my birthday.
No, she would have been 29 this year. We were very close in age, so it's
Yeah, damn, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Miss
her bad.
Miss her bad. I bet. Girl, if you're listening.
Shout out, Allison. Miss you bad.
So my last note that I have for you is that your north node is trine your midhaven.
Okay. Trine is 30?
No, trine. Right, because 3. Trine is 90 degrees.
Oh, 90 degrees. Okay.
Yeah, it forms a triangle.
Oh, yes.
This is a really positive aspect.
Okay, love.
Especially positive for achieving recognition and success. So, like your karmic future is aligned with your career goals or public persona.
Okay, good.
It's
Very good.
Oh, okay. My handwriting's really bad.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah, mine is as well. I think too fast.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is a really positive aspect, especially for a performer, somebody who is seeking, like a somewhat public persona.
Yeah,
type
which
field.
is very recent. Again, it's like the desire has kind of always been there, but again, it's been like, oh, I just never could. It couldn't be me. But now I'm just kind of like, maybe you
got to do why not me?
Girl who's gonna be okay.
Girl,
Music starts playing.
So on that note, the other 2 things I have written is that you must evaluate your true motives and your true motivations for, like recognition.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm doing. Yeah, I do often think like, because that's another part of it is just kind of like, why me?
Yeah.
Why not me kind of thing?
Exactly.
Of just like, like, what do I have to add to the conversation, really? And like, what is the most useful thing to me to be adding my voice to? Or to be bringing up? Because, I'm like, I really want whatever it is I do to like matter.
Right.
It's like, I really get frustrated with people who I feel like are gaining that kind of thing for like nefarious reasons.
Sure.
I'm just like, I would like, if anything, any sort of like influence or power I could ever think of having, I just hope it's like a positive.
Yeah. Are you looking for a niche or anything?
I don't know. It's hard. I mean, again, it's probably the ADHD of it all. I can't pick one thing. I like a lot of different things. Yeah. And so it is really hard for me to like narrow my focus. For sure. Yeah.
I looked out with this.
Yeah, you really found a good, I mean, God, like you really found a good niche. I don't know. Yeah, it's because like, I like weed too.
Absolutely.
I like weed too.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
And then my last note is that you are able, this is a positive part of the aspect, you're able to resonate with contemporary social currents. Is that correct? Contemporary social currents. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're able to resonate with contemporary social currents, like pop culture.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So people find you like relatable.
Interesting. Yeah. Because I don't really feel like I'm so tapped into pop. Like when people are like, have you seen the show? No, I haven't seen the show. I haven't seen the movie. I don't
a Love Island girl?
I mean, like maybe in a few years. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not really watching the reality shows. I'm not really listening to the most recent albums. I'm not watching the movies as they come out. Like, I'll get around to it, I'm sure, but also there are so many classic things I've never seen. Like, I just kind of am like...
Well, I don't watch anything made before me. No. I will if it's good, but...
That's funny. It's like, if I wasn't there, who cares?
Yeah, right.
But I would like to be... It's like, there's just too much to keep up with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like, I already have so much going on up here. It's like, I don't even know what you guys are doing over there.
That's what I have for your reading.
Oh my God, fun.
Do you have any questions?
One thing I was thinking, like, because there are some does it happen a lot where people don't have signs in certain houses? Like, I feel like I'm missing a few houses.
It's very
like,
common.
what does it mean to not have things in those houses?
Great question. So most people have empty houses because of the nature of the sky, the planets.
Yeah.
I have plenty.
Okay.
Typically, that means that there is less action in your life in the parts that house represents. So I'm trying to think of like a good example. So like, for example, like the 9th house is the house of like foreign travel, foreign language, etc.
Oh yeah, well, I have never gone anywhere.
You don't have any. Yeah, you don't have any planets there, so maybe it's just not a lot of action there.
Hey, okay.
But like you have a lot of planets in your moon as well in your 10th house, and the 10th house is the house of career, so that's great.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And then, like I said, like 12th house, like spirituality.
Yeah.
So yeah, like having an empty house, not a big deal. You can also get into the idea of, this is like deep astrology at this point, but like house of perfection.
Okay.
There's like a certain house that rules every like year of your life. And for 30, it's the 7th house. I only know because I'm about to turn 30 as well.
Right.
But you like look at the meanings of that house and the sign that it's in, and then any transiting planets into that sign that are happening. So like, so like your 7th house, it technically requires us to do full sign house, in which case it would be Aries, I believe. So you want to look at all of the planets that are going to be in Aries, in addition to the fact that the 7th house is like house of partnerships, both romantic and business. And like that year of your life might be, you know, auspicious for like finding like a good kind of partnership, be it business or romantic.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a big deal to have empty houses.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating. And then, my other thing was like, I was also realizing in my life, I have so many Geminis in my life. And it's like, I have the moon. So I wonder if that's why I feel so drawn to Gemini.
I would say it's almost exactly the opposite. They feel drawn to you because when you have this, I said this in the last episode, so everyone's bored. But but that's okay. I'm happy to repeat it.
Okay.
When somebody has the sun sign of your moon sign, they feel like they can be themselves around you.
Oh, I love that. Okay, that's really sweet. Yeah, because a lot of my closest friends have been and are Geminis.
Really? Yeah. I know Nikki.
Yeah,
Nikki's a Gemini.
Especially, yes. My college bestie, Gina. Other friends that I had in college were Geminis. Like, yeah, there's so many of them. And then, yeah, also I've found now, like, Cancers are real big ones in my life with my cousin. My friend Sarah's a Cancer, you're a Cancer.
Yeah.
So I really gravitate towards certain signs.
To be honest, I feel like summer children, we find each other.
Yeah. It is such a specific thing. Were you ever sad that you couldn't have school birthday parties?
It's the biggest. It's one of the biggest traumas of my childhood.
Thank you.
That's crazy to say. That's crazy to say. But no, genuinely.
No, genuinely, I was always so, because August 9th, it's like that's nowhere near the beginning or end of school. Like, they weren't doing shit for me in school.
Nobody's and my theory is that's why I go crazy with my birthday party now.
Yeah.
I have to have a big birthday party that everybody comes to, or else I die.
Yeah, or else you die. That was going to be my other, like, if I didn't like the other astrology hot take, was that, like, I don't really think Leos are that confident. I think we just need attention or we'll die.
That is... Tinkerbell style.
No, genuinely. And that's what I wrote, like, Tinkerbell style. Like, I don't even think it's confidence. It's like we get our confidence when people pay attention to us. It's not that we have so much confidence that we want the attention. It's that we need the attention so that we can be confident.
Right. For sure. I mean, have you ever seen a Leo, like, down on their luck? It's one of the... They will actually, you haven't, because they hide.
Yeah, you won't
when
know.
A Leo is doing poorly, you won't hear from them.
We lay very low.
Shout out to my exes.
Yeah.
So but you have to me, like, your chart, the part that I love about it is it's such summer child.
Okay.
Because
I was gonna say, I also wanted to know when you popped my information in there and my chart popped up, what did you say?
Sweet summer child, because you have all this Cancer, the Cancer Venus, and the Cancer Mars. You also have the Gemini Moon. You have a Leo Sun, and then you have these the Virgo as well. All of the summer seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like good in the summer?
Honestly, no. I mean, I'm sweaty. And
Exactly.
like, yeah. But no, honestly, I get very sad around my birthday.
Really? Why is that, do you think?
I mean, well, actually, yeah, I think I can remember one time as a child trying to have like a birthday party at my house, and like not many kids came. Right. Probably my parents' fault, low key. They probably didn't check up on those invites or something. You know, it's like I was like 7 or something. And I just remember that being like really sad to me. So then like every year I was like, well, I don't really want to make a big deal out of my birthday. It's like I just want like a cake. I'm really good with just like a cake and everybody that I know telling me that they love me.
And that's not too much to ask for.
And that's really not too much to ask for. Like I really don't even want that many gifts because I feel like encumbered with things. Sure. When like if that's someone were to give
to me, but sure.
Again, well,
I'm a gifts girl.
I mean, if it's a good gift, that's the thing. It has to be a really good gift or like an experience.
No, I like bad gifts even.
Okay. Well, that's the thing. I'm already so burdened with my own clutter. I'm like, you can't add to it. So unless it's like a really, really good gift where I feel very seen, I'm not really interested in that. I just want like heavy words of affirmation and like time spent with me and a cake. And
You're a words of affirmation girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And quality time as well. But
interesting.
Yeah.
But
this year, because I'm turning 30, I have told my friends preemptively for like the past 2 years, like, by the way, when I turn 30, it's going to be a big deal. I mean, you guys can't flop on this one.
They cannot flop. Well, you're doing a beach
I'm doing
day,
a beach
right?
party. Yes. I'm so
I
excited.
do fear I'm going to be out of town.
That's devastating to me.
I know.
But it's okay.
It's devastating to me, too.
It's okay. We'll celebrate when you're around.
What kind of cake are you hoping to have?
I've been thinking about this. Something fruit, maybe lemony, blueberry lemon. I really like that kind of combo. Good. Yeah.
My roommate is making my cake for me. And I just decided last night what I want, which is chocolate cake with a raspberry buttercream frosting.
Oh, yum. I love that. Chocolate cake is so tricky. It can get dry. It can get dry, but if it's a really well done chocolate cake,
you know what? You just have to add like, honestly, like coffee to it.
Yeah. Or low key sour cream. I'm sorry to say it. There's a cake my mom makes. Yogurt is the same thing. Well, There's a cake my mom would make when I was a kid where she purposely wouldn't let me see her make it because she would put sour cream in it so it'd be really moist. And then one time I wanted to help her and she was like, okay, well, I gotta be honest with you.
That's so my mom too, because I was kind of picky as a kid.
Oh, I was
too.
So
she would have to like hide stuff if it was like something she knew I wouldn't like.
They did the same thing with venison, deer meat. I come from a very like hunting area and I was really sad about eating deer. So like, but they would have so much of it that they were like, we have to get this girl to eat that. So they put it in chili. And it was one of the best chilies I'd ever had. And I was like, what'd you guys do? And they were like, hey, so.
I don't think I've ever had deer meat.
It's really good.
Yeah?
It's really good.
I struggle with things that taste a little too gamey.
See, it can, but if you get a good one, it's like kind of sweet.
Okay. Because my mom's obsessed with doing Cornish hens for Christmas. Okay. Do you know what this is? No. It's kind of like a pigeon, I think. It's not. I mean, it's a small hen. Okay. It's basically picture an individual rotisserie chicken for everyone. But it's not a rotisserie chicken. It's a Cornish hen.
Okay, I can see it.
And they're small. They're cute. They're really adorable. Aww. But it tastes very gamey to me, so I don't really like it.
Yeah. But just eating a tiny baby bird.
Kind of, yeah. It really gives that. It's like, no, I'm not sure I'm this bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, if you don't have any other questions on your chart, we can. Okay. Amazing.
I feel so seen right now.
So I have some other questions for you. Yes. I want to know, do you have any favorite signs?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Gemini for sure. I really love a Gemini, as we said. I'm trying to think of who else. Like I'm really going through the list here.
What signs do you like to date, if any?
Okay, yeah, that was the other thing I was going through. So in the past, my exes have been Taurus.
Really?
I don't like Taurus.
I was going to say that. It's tricky to me.
Don't really get along with Tauruses, I don't think. What's my other one? September, Virgo, I think. And then the other one, Leo, almost Virgo, but Leo.
Really? 2 Leos. How did that work?
Leos. That was my longest relationship.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I feel like we understood each other in that way, but there was also a lot of like maybe butting heads.
Can work, but there's a lot of ego in the relationship.
There's a lot of ego in the relationship. Yeah. So it's tough.
I usually am like, there are some signs that can work together. Mm-hmm. Usually with Leo, I go,
yeah, who do you feel like Leo should be seeking?
Oh, Leos and Libras are made for each other.
You think? Okay.
Who do I think Leo should be seeking? Me. Hit me up.
Hit her up.
Leo men, I love you. I do for some reason.
So interesting.
It's fucked up.
That is so interesting.
I know. I don't know. I love a Leo. I like being friends with Leos and I like dating Leos.
What is the best sign for a man to be? Because the bar is already so, everything they do is crazy, but it's like,
Right.
where should men be born? When should men be born?
It's really funny because we had this video on social media that was like saying that like Pisces are the worst men. And then somebody commented, so Virgo are the best? And I said, not how that works.
Hey.
Not at all how that works.
If anything,
Like,
double it.
exactly. Double it and give it to the next. Like,
double it and give it to the Virgo man.
right. I feel like obviously this is so subjective. I like Libra men are always nice to me.
Okay.
And that is because I think one of my biggest things that annoys me about men is when they are only like nice and respectful to women that they're attracted to.
Yes.
But I do find that Libra men are nice to
anyone.
people that they're not attracted to, women that they're not attracted to.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout for that. And then like, well, because also like famously date women also. So
And exactly.
So I'm trying to think, would it be different then? Like what signs I'd be more compatible with, whether the gender
I'm not sure if it would be
difference, do you
different.
think?
To me, I'm like, because I feel like I differ. Like when I'm attracted to women, it's usually like Aquarius women. Shockingly.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't know.
And there's also so many other things that matter.
Right.
Other than the sun sign.
Are you dating this summer? Are you like, are you on dating apps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
How's it
dating.
going? Which apps are you on?
It's good. I mean, I was on Hinge, but I've been seeing someone for a little bit. It's going well. I mean, you know,
Oh
we'll
my God,
see.
we're talking after. Oh my God, we're talking after.
Yeah, but it's been fun. I mean,
That's
but
amazing.
you know, living it up.
Well, exactly.
You get out of a 7-year relationship, you have to live it up.
I don't know, 7 years.
Oh yeah, and it was like almost. I mean, this winter it'll be like 2 years since we broke up.
Yeah,
so it's been a little while, but
It's been a
there's
hot
been, you
second,
know,
yeah.
things in between. But anyway, that's still 2 years compared to 7,
Right.
or almost 7.
Right.
It takes a while to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I'll be outside this summer. Don't worry.
I will be out.
Have been outside. We'll be outside.
Hey, you know, New York City this summer,
It's
gonna go
electric
crazy.
out there.
I
Have you
feel.
been out there?
Yeah.
The Knicks one.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
So.
Actually, I have a clip from a podcast where I'm like, I'm manifesting an amazing New York City summer. And I'm like,
It's
I really
here.
said that before the Knicks even
It's
won.
here. I mean, that's what I've been hearing. Everybody has been saying it's like single hot girl summer. Like,
yeah.
Out there.
With Joe Run as the mayor.
Because it always feels like the last summer of our lives. You know, every summer is
Right.
becoming the last summer of our lives. I mean, it's only getting hotter. Things are only feeling worse politically.
Actually, yeah.
So I do kind of feel like everyone has it's the 2008 recession, dance till you die. We only have tonight music vibes.
And that's awesome.
That's awesome.
And it's
I'm all for
and
it.
you know what? Honestly, Black Eyed Peas, come make another hit for us.
Bring back every song containing the word tonight.
Boom Boom Pow tonight.
Tonight.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. Who is in your dream blunt rotation?
Hey, yes, I also really thought about this because I was like, obviously, there's a lot of people I'd love to hang out with, but I don't know if smoking with them would be the vibe.
Yeah.
And then also it's a rotation, so I would also want everybody in the rotation to get along with each other. I don't want it to just be like me and all my favorite, you know.
Yeah.
So the first one I wrote down was Caleb Heron, which actually could be possible because I'm like 2 degrees away from the guy.
You know, he's my favorite comedian. I'm
he's
deeply
so
obsessed with him. By the way, I'm easily clockable as a Caleb Heron fan, and I admit that.
Absolutely. Celebrities, lesbians, right?
I'm a celebrity. I'm absolutely a
celebrity.
celebrity.
Caleb, if you're listening.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so Caleb Heron, Dolly Parton.
Ooh, perfect.
Frog and Toad from the book Frog and Toad. I also didn't want to just pick real people.
Right.
Frog and Toad, and then I wish I had my phone because I could, but I think I remember Frog and Toad. The deli guy from my local deli named Leo, which is
His name
also
is Leo?
Yes, his name is Leo because he makes one of the best salads ever. Shout out Leo. And I love his salad so much. I was like, "What's your name?" And he said it's Leo, and I was like, "This was meant to be."
Do you think he's a Leo?
I hope so.
That'd be awesome.
So yeah, Leo and Miss Piggy. And I feel like I'm forgetting someone.
I've talked about her in the past.
Yeah, I feel like I might be forgetting someone on my list, but I didn't want to bring my phone with. I wanted to be in a place of no phone.
Right.
So
This is a zero technology zone.
yeah, yeah.
I'm an iPad baby.
It's just like even if it was on Do Not Disturb, I just didn't want it to be in my back pocket the whole time.
Yeah. Well, they're great pants.
Thank you. Yeah.
Also, Leo showing up in cheetah print pants.
Hey,
Absolutely,
and so
by the way.
yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Absolutely.
I wore something different, and then I was like, oh, I'll change to more fun pants.
I had, you know, like, because Eric Martini, you know Eric Martini?
Yes.
He does all the Miss Piggy stuff.
Yes.
I had him on the podcast over a year ago. And I think we determined that Miss Piggy is a Gemini sun with Leo rising. She, obviously to me, such an icon.
She's real to me.
Yeah.
That's a real
exactly,
woman.
Exactly.
That is a real woman to me. Yeah, so I think that would be my dream planet rotation. Also, maybe we could get Chris Fleming in there, but I was worried he'd stress me out and I'd have to take him to the hospital. And I don't really want to do that for him.
That is probably true.
But I really would like to hang out with him.
I would love to hang out with him. Do you think he smokes at all? Probably not.
Probably not. I don't think so. Maybe he's talked about this before, but I want to say no.
Have you seen him live?
No, God, I wish.
I just saw him. I lucked out. So this past fall, my best friend, broke up with her boyfriend.
Let's go.
And they had tickets to go to Chris Fleming on her birthday. She lives in Providence.
Okay.
And Chris Fleming, her favorite comedian, was playing in Providence on her birthday. And we're like,
the stars are
perfect.
aligned.
Yeah, literally perfect. But then she broke up with her boyfriend like a week before.
So the ticket was yours.
So I was like,
Thank
I'll
God.
come for your birthday. I'll be a good friend.
I'll swoop in.
See Chris Fleming for free, by the way.
By the way.
Kind of nice seats
What
too.
a dream. Yeah, he's definitely like my aspiration in terms of like my inspiration and my aspiration.
The way I rewatch every episode that he does on Caleb's podcast.
Yeah, it's like
There's
the
three of
Bible
them
to
now.
me. There's 3 of them now.
We're lucky. We're spoiled.
Yeah,
What an embarrassment of riches.
And I don't want to get into like quoting people, but like I lives rent free every day in my head is when I think because it was the very first episode of Caleb's podcast was Chris Fleming, and I remember him saying that if close friends had existed when he was in high school, he would have enlisted in the army, and he said I would have bought fatigues on ASOS.
Amazing.
It's one of the funniest things. And also, of course, Narcan for margaritas.
Right.
Because I also don't drink, and I loved margaritas. So when he said that if he kept drinking, the doctor said they were going to have to invent a Narcan for margaritas, I about fell on the floor.
He's perfect in he's an Aquarius too. Both him and Caleb are Aquarius.
I love that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anytime there's a comedian who just like makes me laugh inexplicably, they're always an Aquarius usually. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love Caleb. I love Chris.
Love them down.
Both
Caleb,
perfect.
Chris, if you're watching.
Oh my God, I wish. I have had some shared guests as Caleb.
I was gonna say like I was like we're not too far away.
I know.
I'm like,
Carly Kane, you can watch her episode. She's from
mic.
like a year ago.
I went to her open mic.
Oh yeah. She's really nice.
She's really funny.
And I think I have a couple of other friends coming up soon as guests, but to be seen.
To be seen.
To be seen. Y'all will
to
see.
Be seen.
And he fully lives like in Brooklyn.
Fully lives in Brooklyn, by the way. Yeah, I'm biking around this place.
My friend Chase Hoffman.
Love Chase.
He was like, I saw, he goes, oh, I'm at Kellogg's and guess who's here? I said, who? He goes, Caleb. I said, I'm on my freaking way. Keep him there.
Stand in front of the
door.
Stay in line.
Stand
in front of the door. Say, I'm sorry, brother. I can't let you leave.
No, I'm normal about it. I'm normal about it.
Normal.
I'd be really cool if I met him in person.
No, genuinely. Like, okay, so here's another thing that happened to me recently. Do you know Bianca Dot?
I don't think so.
She's stand up. And she has the Beyond Carnival that I just helped her out with. It's like a comedy carnival. And she is apparently friends with my favorite indie artist, Eliza McLam. And so there I am sitting in the booth that I was sitting at, and Eliza walks in, and I was like, I'm going to be so cool about this.
Right.
So cool about this. And so, when she came up, I was just
really
like,
cool.
Helping her. And then I was just like, love your music, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was very cool about it.
Who is it?
Eliza McLam.
I don't think I know her.
She's honestly, I'm gonna say, I think one of the best songwriters of our generation.
Oh my God.
I really
High
think
praise.
so. I really think so.
I'll look into it.
Because she also used to host Bingetopia, which is one of my favorite podcasts.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
With Julia Hava, but yeah, she's more on her music stuff right now. So.
Nice. The last thing I'll say about Caleb Harris.
Please, I could talk about this because
I do want to say this. I was somewhat mentioned on his podcast on without name.
Okay, that's huge.
So this is a couple of years ago. I booked him on a show, and obviously incredibly excited.
Yes.
Needless to say.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he did have to drop
Tough.
a few days before.
Mm-hmm. Tough.
And I replied to his, hey, unfortunately, my travel plans, I'm not going to make it. I said, okay, thanks for letting me know. Mm-hmm. Apparently, that was a bad, mean thing to say.
Oh, no.
He went on his podcast and he said He said, remember that sentence, like, saddest sentence in human history, like, for sale, baby shoes never worn? Yeah. There's a new one, and it's, okay, thanks for letting me know.
Stop.
And he's like, oh, you know, like, you have to, like, sometimes you have to cancel on shows. You don't want to do it, but you have to do it. And I think, like, the saddest thing you could say is, okay, thanks for letting me know.
What did he want you to be?
Because it's like, he's like, because you know what they're thinking is like, fuck you, enjoy your bad karma, blah, blah, blah. And then a clip of him saying that part went viral on TikTok, and everybody's making sounds with it, like making little TikToks with it. The fuck you massively screwed me over, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it was to, no, it wasn't, it's the Chance episode. It was a different, was it Jack?
Yeah.
It was Jack.
It was that episode.
You massively fucked me over.
You massively fucked me over. That's about me.
Oh, wow.
And I feel so bad about it.
Stop. You got to clear the air.
I didn't think that I was being like, fuck you. I didn't think that I was giving that.
You didn't give that.
I thought I was just like, okay, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
Now I need to move on to finding someone else.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah.
But apparently. So yeah, I'm kind of famous. I've already been on So True. No.
That's funny. Hey, that's funny.
I wish.
No. I'm sure you guys could work it out.
I would really like to. I am genuinely friends with some of his friends, so I would love for them to sort of.
You can work it out. Caleb, if you're watching this, sorry.
And by the way, I'm sure I would bring it up, and he'd be like, "What?
What?
Forgot about that."
Who? Yeah, literally, I have no idea.
Aquarius, let them down,
again,
but
he says that all the time. He's like, "I'll say stuff." Like, I think a lot of podcast hosts say that. They're like, "I'll say stuff on this thing, just kind of letting it fly," and then people will like hang on to it and be like, "You said this thing." It's like, I don't even.
That is true.
Even remember.
As someone who hosts a podcast, I get that now. I'm sort of like, oh, now I'm saying things, and I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's accurate to anything. I'm talking on a mic.
I don't know. Sometimes the mic gets in front of you. You just start acting different. I don't know what to say.
You know what's crazy? I was looking at the analytics for the podcast on YouTube, and it says my audience 100% male.
I saw you posted that today.
Yes.
Who?
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's.
What do you mean 100% male?
That can't be possible.
I'm like, is this a joke? Is this a
literally
prank?
Can't be possible.
YouTube's pranking?
Maybe it's that like. No, I don't have no justification. I don't know. I was like, is it all the men are making accounts, and so it's only the accounts, and women are just kind of visiting YouTube because men live on YouTube. Men are at home on YouTube.
I like gay men at least are some of it. I definitely have some gay men listeners, right? And then the only other possible explanation I can think of is fat fetishes wanting to just watch me. Yeah. And you know what? I'll take the watch.
Okay. Yeah.
You're gonna say stop watching. I'll take the watch.
Hey.
Like the video next time.
Watch with respect in your heart.
Exactly. Watch with respect in your heart and lust in your eyes. But
lust in your eyes. And hey, a view's a view. What can we say?
Views of you, unfortunately, you know.
Engagement is engagement.
Exactly. But I was just so shook by that because obviously, like all the other metrics, like the Spotify, Apple Music, etc., it's all like 85% women minimum.
Sure. Yeah.
And by the way, like it's like 0 non-binary listeners. I thought non-binary people liked astrology. My freaking bad.
Yeah. Non-binary people are all over weed and astrology. Exactly. What are they doing? Where are you guys?
All right, Abby, we are finishing up here, but what would you like to manifest?
Ooh, I would like to manifest. Well, just having a good time.
Absolutely.
Just having a good time and being in contentness. I don't even necessarily need everything to be like good. But I just would like to manifest handling it. Yeah. Whatever it is, I'd like to a grasp on things.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would like to manifest for that for you as well.
Thank you.
For myself, I would like to manifest the meeting that I had yesterday. I would like for that to result in something fruitful, and I am going to be purposefully vague about that. But I am. Everyone needs to put their energy in manifesting towards that, because guess what? You guys would love it too. So we're all going to manifest it for me, and then we're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Yay.
Where can the people find you?
I'm mostly on Instagram these days and Blue Sky. It's at Abbey, I guess.
Millennial.
That's ABBEY. And when is this coming out, do you think?
Either this weekend or next weekend.
Okay. Well, if it's not the 28th yet, I'm going to do... low-key my first stand-up show. I don't like saying that I'm new at it, but I am. I'm sorry.
Hey, by the way, it's actually okay to be new at things.
Everyone has to be new at something at some point.
For me, it was 10 years ago, but I...
Exactly, and that's kind of what I'm surrounded by. That's kind of what I'm surrounded by, because so many of my friends in comedy have been doing it, like, even if I've known them for 10 years, they started doing it 10 years ago, and I was just
right.
okay, good luck.
Everyone's
Wish
on their
I
own
could
journey.
be you. And then 10 years later, I was like, could be me.
It could be. Yeah.
So yes, I will be doing stand up at Alphaville at 5:30 on a Sunday.
Alphaville is
June
a great
28th.
venue, y'all. Check
I like
it
that
out.
place. I like that place.
And they've only overcharged me twice.
That's so
No,
funny.
trust me, it's a good hang.
But
And they have good food.
But I do have to specify, I'm doing stand up on the show, but the rest of it will be improv. You have to come prepared for that. You have to come prepared
so
for
funny.
that.
It is really important that you say that.
Yeah. It's called Inescapable Laughter. It's my friend Dante's show. I'm really excited. Thank you,
Nice.
Dante.
Congrats on the show.
Thank you.
Congrats on the book.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think I have any upcoming
Yeah,
shows.
you got anything going on?
I literally don't think so.
That's okay.
I don't know. Find me on Instagram, thatwmgkid. Find the podcast. Oh, wait. I forgot. I almost forgot.
Clear
You
your
guys,
throat for
I
this one.
can't forget this because I forgot it the last episode.
Oh.
So we're doing it this time. I have a game for us.
We have a game? It's not
Yes.
over. It's
not over yet.
We
went for different
this
songs.
time. All right, we did.
So people have given us their high thoughts,
Oh, yeah.
and we're gonna guess their sign based on their high
Great.
thought.
Okay. I'm glad.
High thought number 1. Resting is productive. It feels like work if I schedule it correctly. That's so
Virgo.
funny.
That feels
It
very
really
Virgo.
gives Virgo.
Scheduling time to relax. I certainly do that. I'll like set a timer for 20 minutes to lay down and relax.
Absolutely. I feel like it has to be Virgo.
I feel very Virgo vibes on that.
Oh, it was a Capricorn.
Capricorn.
The
I don't
other
know.
Earth.
I don't know much about them. My mom's a Capricorn.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about them.
That is, it also gives Capricorn. I thought Virgo would be more sleepy than Capricorn,
Mm-hmm,
but yeah, Capricorn has to schedule stuff like that, and they have to. I should have known it was Capricorn. I should have said it. Sorry, guys. I'm disappointing everyone.
It's okay. It's okay. I was really strong in my answer, so I think that led you to agree with me.
You know, it's the confidence. It's the Leo confidence.
It's the
You
confidence.
got me.
It's the confidence. I can mislead anyone.
Okay. High thought number 2. Lasagna is spaghetti cake.
Okay.
It pisses me off. By
That
the way.
pisses me off, by the way. I know, it's just like, okay.
I disagree with it, by the way, but
Yeah, like, and just it's just one of those thoughts where you're like, I guess, buddy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
which makes me want to say Aries.
Yeah. And I'm sorry if that's mean.
I'm kind of mean to Aries on this podcast.
It's okay. Yeah, that could be an Aries thing. Yeah, because again, you don't really want to think too deep. So
It could be Aries. I could also see it being like Sagittarius being like, "Oh, lasagna
Okay.
is spaghetti cake.
yep, that feels very one of those two. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
What is it?
It's a Cancer.
Stop. Cancer.
Okay, I'm going to
You can't
K-word
do
myself.
this.
What the hell? You guys are smarter than
You
that.
can't
Like,
do this. There must be some other sign in there fucking you up
Like,
and not letting you live
has
your
to
Cancer
be.
truth. What is that?
okay, last one.
Okay.
Do you think cavemen had boy bands too?
Well, first of all, yeah.
Didn't have instruments, but I'm sure
Oh,
some
they
of them were
made-
singing.
They made
Drums.
music. Yeah. We had percussion. We had our people could be, by the way, beatboxing.
Yeah,
Totally
yeah,
capable
yeah.
of doing that.
They
They
could
have
have
the
done that.
same structure. They could have been beatboxing in those caves, and I think they
And
were.
probably were.
And I think they really were.
'Cause that's always been
Slapping
fun
the
to
tummy?
do.
Why not?
Yeah. What sign do we think that is, though?
Okay. Do you think
Cavemen.
cavemen?
I'm trying to think
had-
of who is into like the idea.
Yeah,
of
who would be like
cavemen.
thinking about like history that way?
Maybe Aquarius.
Yeah. I could see
But
Aquarius.
the boy band aspect is giving Libra,
Sure.
which circle all the way around. I almost want to say Aries again.
Well, we were wrong about Aries before.
We were wrong about Aries
so
before.
That could be an Aries thought, but I don't know.
I'm gonna be pissed if it's Aquarius.
I'm gonna say Aquarius. I really will. I really will go there.
Contrarian over here, Gemini moon.
Sorry.
It's a Libra. Oh my God, I was right in the
Whoa,
beginning.
Okay, so you had.
That's
you couldn't doubt
huge.
yourself.
That's huge.
Uh,
Okay, I'm glad I remembered to
Libra.
do that because we didn't
no, that
have
was
time
fun.
for it
I'm
in the
glad.
last episode.
Yeah.
But thank you
I
so
wasn't
much.
sure I'd be good at it, but I was really excited to try.
We don't get them right mostly. It's just for fun.
It's just for fun,
if you would
guys.
like to submit your high thought, I would love for you to do that. There is a form in our link in our bio on Instagram or TikTok. It is anonymous unless you don't want it to be, and you can submit as many as you think of.
Yeah. Run it up.
I might submit some. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah.
And I won't remember. I'll be like, who the fuck wrote this? And I said, this was a Cancer. I'm going to K-word myself.
That was the other one. That was the other
I wrote the lasagna one. No. Because my thing is that baked spaghetti is a thing, and that pisses me off already.
Like a ziti. You don't like a ziti?
No, I like baked ziti. I don't like baked spaghetti.
Oh, baked spaghetti. Oh, who would do that?
People are out there doing it. I'm serious. It pisses me off.
You never know what people are doing in their house.
Exactly. All right. Thank you so much for coming on. You already gave your Instagram, I think?
Yeah.
Yes.
At Abbey, I guess.
Right. And I'm that OMG Kid. The podcast is the High Priestess Pod. Please rate us 5-star. Leave us a comment. You can DM me. I'm loving getting DMs from y'all. I do respond.
Yeah.
Because I'm still at the humble stage of my fan.
She still really likes to connect with the fans.
Exactly.
Level. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Yay.
Tens of thousands of folks remain incarcerated for cannabis-related crimes. Let's reform our criminal justice system through progressive drug policy. Check out the Last Prisoner Project.